Welcome. How not to be a random part two. Last time I think we talked about pinging, positioning, and communication. You'll see in this gameplay here, the lack of me having my microphone on loses us the fight. Yeah, so that's just something I wanted to put in there. I just still haven't got my button set yet. And you'll also see, because my teammates communicating, it gives me confidence to stick with them and play my angles and stuff like that, you know? And you'll also see what I want to talk about now is controlling space and looking at the game like a game of chess. It's a chessboard. When you're playing an FPS game, you're playing speed chess. Okay, so if you want to be a better player and not be a random, these sort of things is what I do, which will not make you a random. So the best way I can explain it is visualize a chessboard in front of you right now, right? And when you play chess, you do not play with your chin on the table where you can only see your pieces and you cannot see the pieces of the enemy's pieces in front of you because your chin is on the table. You sit above the table and look down at the whole board, the whole chessboard. Yes, this is obviously the best position is called height advantage. Okay, so that's a basic fundamental of any fight that everybody should know by now. But I notice a lot of randoms don't do it, and I know a lot of people out there have made videos talking about height advantage. I've got a little video on my thing about how to do height advantage and head glitching, height advantage, head glitching on height advantage. So that's a basic fundamental of positioning. Height advantage is just a power spot, you know. So that's that. So this is going to be more about controlling space, maybe in a flat situation. And when the fight changes its dynamic, the shape of the fight changes, you have to change your positions to control more space. But it depends on what shield you've got, how much you can expose yourself in the open, or what legend you've got is how much you can expose yourself in the open, and where your teammates position their pieces on the chessboard, where you've now got to change your position on the chessboard to keep an eye on their positions, to keep their space safe, and also think about yourself a little bit too. Okay, and everything is time and space. I've been saying it on my stream for like 5-6 years now. Time and space. Okay, so I play a role of the fastest way to heal is a battery, so you need to create 5 seconds of time and space for your teammate to pop a battery. So that's what I kind of live by. If they get one shotted, you need to create enough space and time for your teammate to pop a Phoenix. That's 10 seconds. So if you can play like where you can control 10 seconds of space around whatever area you are, no matter what map you're on, you're in a good place to safely survive most situations because you're giving your teammates a chance to heal from their mistakes. Obviously, this is even easier if you're playing as a 3-stack, you know, or a duo or whatever. But I'm just going to explain how I play, which will help you in a competitive way to not be a random anymore, you know? So that's what this video is going to be about. Sadly, I've had to record my YouTube video to show you this little fight that takes off, and you'll see my teammates communicate, and you'll see me trying to control some space. Forgive me pressing some buttons wrong, and I'm not communicating because my mic's not on. And you'll see at the end where I don't communicate is the reason we lose the fight, because I don't communicate. Therefore, I don't give my teammates the confidence to push right at the end, and we just lose the fight. If I would have spoke and said that he was one shot or two's like half health, he would have sent. You'll see a delay in his send. I didn't give him the confidence because I didn't tell him with my comms. So that goes on from episode 1, what I talked about last time about giving your teammates communication to give them confidence to push, you know? So there you are. I'll let the video play out and I'll talk a little bit in between. Okay? Always remember everything is math, people. So the time and space is just math. It's seconds, map distances, what legend you got, how much space you can travel with that legend in a certain amount of time. Putting your gun away, you know, makes you run faster. And as I said, it's all math. I left school with an F in maths. If I can do this, people, anyone can do this. Okay? So, and I'll also add the head glitch video that I made a few years back at the end on the play card, the end card. Click that, and that's a good head glitching video for help you to understand how easy it's to head glitch pretty much anywhere. All right, turn anything into a head glitch. All right, so hit the like button, leave a comment, enjoy the video, and I'll do some commenting in between. See you. Right, so I'm gonna just commentate over the gameplay a little bit, and my mic's not on because I haven't got my mic button. I didn't know what it was because I've changed inputs. I've got no muscle memories for my buttons, and obviously when you're in the middle of a fight, your brain goes mush, and you need your muscle memories. So this is why I'm not communicating. This is why I hit my buttons a bit wrong sometimes. This is why I'm not quite pushing quick enough to maybe take advantage of a knock or something, you know. So just bear with that stuff and just listen to the kind of fundamentals of what I'm talking and about positioning here. So my teammate's in trouble here. This is just the beginning. This is only like my second game on, so I'm not with it. And I got some health problems as well, so it's making my eyes blurry and making my brain a bit foggy. So just put up with
See,
the bad
trying to
stuff you
control
see and
space.
just think about what's going
Now
on
I'm
in
backing
between.
out.
What,
He's got his
you know,
angle on me,
forget
so
my
I back
skill,
out.
what it looks like.
Now I'm head glitching and controlling space.
This is a head glitch here, using the ground as a head glitch. This is in my video. I'll put it at the end for you. This is actually a head glitch.
What it?
Teammates communicating.
Taking a lot of damage. I should heal.
They're not playing too crazy. I've got half health missing, but I'm not getting a chance to heal. But I'm still trying to change position to cover space, to cover my teammates' change of movement. Do you know what I mean? They're getting out of my line of sight, so I've got to change my positions. Now I'm trusting my teammate because he's the communicator to control my space now. If he controls my space, gives me a chance, I'll control this gateway. See, he's moved up, now I move up. I need to cover, so I need to put the gas barrel on. Cover the front. I'm not very healthy in my health settings, if you look. So I can't just stand out on the grass because I might get third party from behind as well. I missed my shot, but I didn't run away and leave my teammates exposed. I did that shot to slow that guy. That guy won't want to push now. He's controlling space. Aid to control space. Teammates engaging now. He's controlling space. So I can get the res off. Helping my teammate, still not healing. Taking shots.
My res is getting me red cried. Cover my space, he's not controlling my space, he's got to get in front of me.
There's a little microsecond there, he should be in front of us, holding that area, take damage for us. That's what I would do. When you swing on this right side here, and you control more of the angle of the fight on the right side. Like this now. This is where you would control that area now. That you control more space from that right side.
Hitting my old ability button.
I'm at head glitch spot now, trying to heal.
What do you have? Ammo. Need some ammo.
Should find more ammo.
Wanna
I'm
push?
really out.
Wait.
He wants loot. I can't give him money because I don't know my bag button.
Push.
When it's tense like this, I haven't got a.
Go.
I can't do it quick enough. It's called muscle memories, people. You can also teach how muscle memories work. 21 days maximum.
Any bleak room.
To grow a new muscle memory. I usually take about 7 days.
You're in view of the enemy.
Did that on purpose to get the voice or get shot at so I could figure out where they are. It's called baiting. See that? Covering space, changing angle. Teammates communicated. That means I've got to push forward. Why are you going past the caustic barrel? Because I need to help my teammates and get a different angle.
Should.
And watch this. My teammate don't push quick enough because I'm not communicating
Gas is so
my damage.
now, isn't it?
If I would have screamed, they were both like one shot, he would have been brave and gone in there. That's my fault for not communicating. Do you know what I mean? That's the power of comms. That's the power of positioning. That's the power of head glitches. That's the power of controlling space. It's as simple as that.
Press my void button like 3 times when I didn't want to. Lol. Tried to press the never button and I pressed the wrong button again. We could have won the fight if I didn't press the button. It's probably 3 times wrong.